For the short film Jam, I got to work with the greatest sports legend of all time, Michael Jordan.
Mike, how you doing?
Thanks for making it. I knew this was going to be amazing, so I had all these cameras set up all around us, and there was tons of footage that never made it into the piece. And you're about to see some of the best and some of the worst.
I'm hiring for my team. I need you in the playoffs. I need a point guard.
What's the point guard?
That's the guy who runs all the plays and passes the ball. All you gotta do is pass it to me.
We had to play one-on-one. It was so embarrassing.
Come on, Jackson!
He never missed. But that was the object, for him to teach me to play basketball and for me to teach him to dance, you know. Can you imagine me trying to do?
Around me, right hand, backboard.
He's one of the nicest people you can meet. He really is. He spends his summers teaching kids to play basketball. He signs all these autographs.
Now that's considerate.
We had a real game. People crowd around and they watch me playing one-on-one and wondering who's gonna win this game. I wonder who. Look at this. This is cheating like crazy. He takes it and goes up, slams it.
Now, you gotta show me how to move.
Joe Jackson Day represents a day for our father. We don't celebrate birthdays really, so we create a day for our father and a day for our mother. All the family comes and we present them with speeches, how we feel about them, and we give them presents. There he is, the guy who taught me everything on stage. There's Janet. There's Alex, the chimp. She's got earrings on. See, my father loves animals. I think that's where I got my love for animals from. But this was his day. There's two names for that ride, the spider or the puke bucket. I don't think Janet got on this. She's just a little chicken. But the real fun is when you see 500 kids, you know, terminally ill children having fun in Neverland. I mean, that's when the park comes to life. They're having fun. Here's my mother and father shooting together, which is a great shot. It's fantastic. She's taking the popcorn. My nephew Taj, nephew Augie. Look at her, look at her. She's like me, she loves the camera. That's Janet and myself. Yeah, well, the whole family calls her Dunk, which is short for donkey. We've always called her that since she was a little girl. We're going into the movie theater to see a magic show. Two ice cream, that's her. Janet loves to eat.
This is the one. This is it.
Watch Augie.
Ooh.
They gotta put their neck in there. Look at Augie. He's backing up. That's hilarious. Yeah, this back at the other house. That day Janet and I gave my father, we bought him a boat. And he loves to fish. He loves fishing. He loves the outdoors. He's an outdoorsman.
That's why you all have me so It's nice. Who got this?
Right Cool mine did.
That's nice. Dude, you can feel it too.
Oh, he loves it.
Oh, she come on over this, but look at her.
He's teasing her.
Let's go both, Mom.
Oh, it's a big day. It's very hard to work with Chris Tucker because when the director says action, you just start screaming, laughing.
Come on, man.
So I just look at him, his eyes pop out of his head because he's so funny, and that's what makes it difficult.
Look what I said. You have an ambitious nature and you may make a name for yourself. That's me, man.
He does these little things in between where he's just improvising, and it's very funny.
Don't know the words. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know you did. Nothing, what's the words?
What's going on?
Some of the best stuff in Rock My World wasn't shown on the screen. I was making a face for you.
Perfect silhouette.
Oh, no hug.
No hug, just a kiss. You go the other way. You tilt to your left. You tilt.
I want some real Chinese food. You have some real food that they can eat?
In this short film, we ate all this food, we ran out without paying. It's so fun.
Hey, you forgot to pay. You forgot to cook the food. You forgot to pay today. Food wasn't no good. Keep it to yourself. Hey, today. You're lucky we ain't suing you. Got to pay. Got to pay. Knocked it out. Yeah. Rock my world.
I love great talent. People like Chaplin, I mean, God, how could you not admire his genius? He was the king of pathos. I mean, he knew how to touch your heart, and he knew how to make you laugh and cry at the same time. I mean, he was the master of that. And I find some of that in what I do. I relate to him. I sometimes feel like I am him. And I like to dance very much, so sometimes I'll close myself in a room and I'll just put on spotlights and put on my sister's music, Janet's music, and I'll dance and discover new things where I can go with my body. I always tell her my favorite song of hers is Rhythm Nation and The Knowledge, because I love the bass lick. It really just makes me crazy. It makes me wild. And we think so much alike that we come up with the same ideas at the same time, sometimes, a lot of times. And I told her at one time that dancing was going toward more military-style movement. I had done a short 3D film with Francis Ford Coppola and George Lucas called Captain EO for Disney. And we did a lot of military stuff. And Janet had seen it, and she called me on the phone. She said, "Michael, is it okay if I steal what you were doing in Captain EO?" I go, "What do you want to steal?" She said, "The military stuff." I go, "I could choke you." She go, "Why?" I said, "Because I was going to do my next short film was going to be all military. I said, but you know what? Since you're my sister and I love you, I'll let you do it. You take it. And that's when she did Rhythm Nation. Every time I do an album, I write almost nearly 100 or over 100 songs. So we have to cipher them down. And Smooth Criminal almost did not make it on the album. And on top of that, once it was on the album, I decided that I would make the short. And twist stories around. But she came to the concert at Wembley Stadium in London. And, you know, they do when the royal family comes, you have to line up and you meet the family and everything. But at some point, she called me away from the line. And I saw Prince Charles look at me. And I said, oh boy. She said, I want to talk to you. So I said, yeah, what's happening? She said, are you going to do Dirty Diana tonight? I said, no, I took it out of the show, out of respect for you. She said, that's my favorite song. I said, are you serious? I said, I took it out of respect because Dirty Diana, you're in the audience. So at that point, I couldn't put it back in the show because it was too close to showtime. So I remember Prince Charles leaving the line, walking over to us, and he said, what are you talking about? And she said, oh, nothing, like that. So that was that story. And there's a couple of other ones, but I don't want to, you know, say too much. She was just a wonderful, warm, compassionate person. Very caring, very caring. It was real. It wasn't publicity stuff. It was real. She really cared. I'm the same way. I feel the same way that she does about children and the future of our children and the future of the world. I do as many orphanages as I do concerts. But because it's good news, the press don't cover it. They want bad news. But I do it from my heart. I don't do it to wave a flag and say, look at me. We bring bags of toys and posters and albums, and you should see how it transforms these kids. They jump up and down, and they're so happy. This is Lisa Marie and myself at a hospital in Budapest. And I saw this little kid. His name was Farkas. He was very sick. He was green in the face, but he had this glow and this sparkle in his eye. I asked this nurse, what's wrong with this kid? She said that he needs a liver. So I said, does that mean he's going to die? She said, yes, he's going to die unless he gets a liver. I said, I'm not going to let him die, this sweet, sweet angel. No matter what it takes, I'm going to find a liver for him. So I sent my organization around the world. We went all over the place, and it took a long time. And I said, I'm not giving up. I'm not going to have this child die. I was so happy when I got a phone call. They told me we found the liver, and he has his life. And I'm so proud that I could help him. God bless him. I love you, Farkas.